7 elegant habits that make men look hotter than other men. Ever noticed how some men just walk into a room and somehow all eyes gravitate toward them? Even if they're not conventionally handsome, there's something quietly magnetic about them. Here's a fact that might surprise you. Only about 25% of initial attraction is based on physical appearance. The rest? It's how you carry yourself, your behavior, the energy you bring. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on 7 elegant habits that make regular men look irresistibly attractive, without even trying. And if you stay with us till the end, there's a bonus habit that most men overlook, but it might just be the most powerful one of all. Point 1. The 0.5-second smile rule. There's a difference between a polite smile and a magnetic one. You've felt it before, when someone smiles in a way that makes you feel noticed, not performed for. That smile doesn't rush, it doesn't plead, it lands just right. The 0.5-second smile is about control. After making eye contact, you wait, just half a second, before your smile begins to unfold. That tiny pause is what makes it elegant. It tells the other person, I'm not on autopilot. I'm choosing to engage with you. Why does it work? Because it mimics how people respond to someone they admire. When someone of high status sees a friend across the room, they don't beam instantly. They pause, then smile. That micro beat of stillness creates emotional gravity. It's subtle, but it sticks. It makes your smile feel personal, not performative. The person receiving it feels chosen, not targeted. Try this. The next time you lock eyes with someone, don't smile right away. Breathe. Pause for just half a second. Then let your expression soften into a calm, confident smile. You'll notice a shift in how they respond, in how you feel. It's the kind of smile that doesn't chase attention. It earns it. Point 2. Slow blinking to create mystery. Here's something most people never think about. The way you blink says more about your confidence than your words do. Fast blinking, though natural, often signals anxiety, insecurity, or social overstimulation. It tells people that your mind is racing, or that you feel the need to keep checking your environment. But when you intentionally slow down your blink rate, it shifts the entire dynamic of your presence. Think about this. People who feel dominant in a space don't scan nervously. They're grounded. They blink slowly because nothing around them feels threatening. That slow blink becomes a signal of calm, of poise, of self-assurance. Actors use it constantly. In film, a slow blink before speaking adds gravity. It draws you in. It creates space for curiosity. So next time someone's talking to you, resist the urge to nod too quickly or blink in rapid fire. Instead, let your blinks be just a little slower, more deliberate. It makes you look like someone who absorbs things deeply, someone who's never in a rush to prove they're listening, because they already know their presence is enough. And here's the magic. That stillness creates mystery, and mystery makes you unforgettable. Point 3. Hands in pockets. Confidence or cowardice? There's a reason this one gets debated. Hands in pockets can go two ways, and only one of them makes you more attractive. The sloppy version? Hands buried deep, shoulders slouched, posture collapsing. That reads as insecure, disengaged, even withdrawn. But then there's the refined version, the one that looks like you've been owning your space since you got there. It's all in the placement. Try this. One hand, partially in your pocket with the thumb hooked out, or both thumbs in your pockets while your fingers rest outside. That's the sweet spot. You're not hiding, you're framing. This posture works because it signals calm ownership. You're not performing, but you're also not shrinking. It sends the message, I'm good right here, with or without your attention. And there's something else happening beneath the surface. By drawing subtle attention to your hips and core, regions we unconsciously associate with power and sexuality, you activate a deeper, almost primal layer of interest. Even better, partially concealed hands invite closer observation. People pay more attention to you when they can't fully read you. So yes, hands in pockets can make you hotter, but only when it looks like a decision, not an accident. It's not about hiding, it's about holding. Point 4. Micro movements that signal presence. You've seen it before. Someone walks into a room and without saying a word, they seem to pull the air around them. They're not loud, they're not flashy, but somehow you notice them. What they're doing is incredibly subtle. They're using micro movements, tiny shifts in weight, a controlled nod, a slight lift of the brow, Small movements that say, I'm tuned in, I'm right here with you. These aren't random twitches, they're calibrated signals of awareness. They tell the people around you that you're engaged, alert, and composed. Here's the nuance. If you move too much, you come off as nervous. If you stay too still, you feel detached. But micro movements, they live in that golden space where presence feels like a whisper, not a shout. Tilt your head slightly when someone says something thoughtful. Let your brow shift when you're curious. Shift your weight gently from one foot to another to release tension without fidgeting. The science backs this too. According to research in nonverbal communication, these subtle cues create emotional attunement faster than speech alone. So next time you're in a conversation, don't freeze. Just let your energy show, quietly, precisely in the details. That's what makes presence feel magnetic. Point 5. Mastery of controlled stillness. Stillness is one of the most underrated and misunderstood signals of strength. In a world addicted to movement, scrolling, tapping, shifting, the man who can simply be still commands a different kind of attention. Not because he's doing nothing, but because he's doing nothing, with intention. Controlled stillness isn't rigidity, it's poise. It's the ability to sit, stand, or even walk with such internal calm that it slows the energy of the room. Imagine a lion. It doesn't move unless it needs to. It doesn't twitch or fidget. It waits. That stillness tells everyone around it, I am the one you're watching. Here's how to use it. During pauses in conversation, let silence stretch a second longer. Don't jump to fill space. When someone else is speaking, listen without bouncing or adjusting every few seconds. When you speak, anchor yourself. No hand waving unless it adds value. No nervous shifting. Research backs this up. Studies in behavioral psychology show that people who maintain stillness in group settings are consistently rated as more intelligent, more credible, and more dominant. Stillness isn't the absence of energy. It's controlled energy. It's presence under pressure. And in a world full of noise, that kind of calm becomes irresistible. Point 6. Body angles that signal authority without aggression. You don't need to take up space like a linebacker to command respect. In fact, trying too hard to look powerful often backfires. It reads as tension, not confidence. True presence isn't loud. It's angular, subtle, intentional. Your body language doesn't have to scream to be heard. It just has to be precise. Instead of squaring your body directly toward someone, angle yourself slightly. It softens the interaction while keeping you present. Think of it as saying, I'm here with you, instead of I'm up against you. When sitting, lean back slightly, not slouched, just grounded. It sends the message, I'm at ease here. Tilt your head a bit when listening. It makes you look engaged, not rigid. And when you stand, try this. Feet shoulder width apart, spine tall, arms relaxed but not limp. You're not posing, you're rooted. What's interesting is that people don't consciously register these angles. But emotionally, they respond. Sharp, direct lines can feel aggressive. Softer, more fluid angles feel calm, charismatic, and in control. This isn't about dominance, it's about influence. And influence, when delivered through grace instead of force, is what makes people lean in and follow. Point 7. The art of standing asymmetrically. Here's a secret most people miss. Symmetry is safe, but asymmetry is seductive. Standing with equal weight on both feet, arms pinned at your sides, posture picture perfect, it might be proper, but it's not captivating. It looks rehearsed, predictable, forgettable. But when you shift your weight to one leg, let one shoulder tilt slightly forward, or rest a hand in your pocket while the other hangs free, that's where real charm starts to unfold. This posture tells a story. I'm not trying too hard. I'm just here, comfortable in my own body. Photographers love this because it creates visual texture. It's why runway models don't stand like statues between poses. That moment when they're caught mid-shift, that's when they look the most human, the most magnetic. Asymmetry signals ease, flow, and individuality. It breaks expectation, but softly. Next time you're in conversation, especially in a casual setting like a hallway or at a social event, play with it. Lean gently on one foot, let your shoulder curve naturally. Angle one toe slightly out. It won't scream for attention, but it will quietly draw eyes. Because confidence isn't always symmetrical, and elegance rarely is. If you've made it this far into the video, you're officially one of us. Drop the word presence in the comments so we know you're part of the real ones who finish what they start. We read every one, and we see you. Bonus point, the power of pausing mid-sentence. This one's for our real ones, the ones who stay till the end, quietly leveling up. Want to sound more magnetic without changing a single word? Pause. Not at the end of a sentence. Mid-sentence. It creates space. It builds anticipation. It makes people lean in. Most guys, they rush through their thoughts like they're sprinting to the finish line. But when you pause, just briefly, something incredible happens. People wait with you. Try this shift. Instead of saying, I believe this is the better approach, try, I believe this is the better approach. That break, that breath, it carries weight. It tells people you're not just talking, you're choosing your words. It signals confidence, depth, emotional control. Remember this line. Let it echo in your mind. The pause is the power. Use it, own it. Let silence speak louder than noise. Call to action. Now that you know the habits, it's time to practice presence. Start with just one. Master it. Feel it shift how you move, how you're seen, then take on the next. These aren't just surface-level tips. They're tools for transformation, quiet upgrades that echo loud results. If you got value from this video, hit the like button. It tells YouTube to show this to more people like you, people who are ready to level up. Subscribe for daily insights like this, and share this with that one friend. Yeah, the one who's almost there, but just needs a little polish. Thank you for watching. We've handpicked the next video we know you'll love. It's right here on your screen. Click it, watch it, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Stay sharp, stay elegant.